Hey guys, welcome back to Tabland, episode 19. My name is Tabbycat, and we are back in City Skylines 2. Now today should be an exciting video, and if you're not excited, then what you doing, man? Smile. But yeah, so in today's video, I want to work on this island, as well as linking up that freeway to this freeway, so that should be fun. I'm also going to work on this area, and another thing over here somewhere. But more or less, the main thing is something on this island, and if I get around to anything else in this world, then I shall also work on a few extra things. And speaking about those small details, what should I do with these islands? I've got like the main island here, but I've also got these two extra ones where I might just link them up with a road, but I don't know what to put on them. So if you have any ideas, then let me know down in the comment sections below. And while you're in the comment sections, feel free to give some district names. And speaking about district names, I did actually get another suggestion, that being by Aegis Kuma M26, district name Tuticorin. So there's your district, and here's your road. So thank you for that. And now it's time to get into this week's episode. I might just add some housing real quick. Just in this area anyway. It's not like I can really do much anyway. Even if I was to unpause the game, everything is running so slowly that it just doesn't matter anyway. So that's why I have it on pause, because it's getting to that point in the world where everything's loading all at once, which is making everything run slowly. And that's probably due to the fact that I have 704,000 members in this world, which my game is having to render that much citizens all at once, mind you. Which is actually kind of annoying, because the easiest way to fix that is just have simulation distance, which I have no idea if this game actually has or not. But essentially simulation distance, from what I understand, is if you're in a certain area, only some things will load, and anything outside of your peripheral vision won't load or do anything. I mean, even though this is an open world city building simulator thing, whatever you want to call it, people do still have to travel, and I guess that's probably why there's no simulation distance in this game. It would make sense for performance, but I'm not sure how it would go in game. And yeah, there probably are mods that can help you run your game better. However, you gotta realize this is completely vanilla, no mods whatsoever, and I've somehow made it this far, from almost losing my world twice in one episode to somehow still being here and working on this side of the world now. And just to think, I've only got this space left, and each new episode I'm getting closer to achieving my goal. So while my game is still on pause, I shall get back to working, and I'm gonna start off with redoing this freeway. You see, at the moment this just goes here with no real objective, but if I were to do this, you may or may not see that I've carved out an area already, and that is because I want this freeway to go up and around this way and connect up to here. So I think to start off this episode, I shall work on that. Then once I've moved this freeway, then I'm gonna add something in here, hopefully. So let's get to work, shall we? This should hopefully be a quick time lapse, just enough for me to get this road connected all the way up to here. So that should include an intersection here and an intersection just over here. So that's the plan, and that is what I shall be working on. So it's that time in the video where I tell you guys to sit back, relax, and enjoy the video, and let's get into building. Here we go. And there we go, the freeway has been extended. I made this trumpet interchange, as well as this one here. And yeah, that's as much as I've gotten done so far. Now the next thing that needs doing is me adding something here, and that is of course an airport. However, I think I want to edit something here, so I just want to remove that. Now can I do this? There we go, now I can place this airport right here, and then I can do this, and I'm just gonna do that. So there we go, now we have an airport. I might actually upgrade this particular road to be 3-lane, and something like that will do for now. So now all that's left to do is just add an intersection here. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Alrighty, the airport has been added, as well as this train line right here, and I've even got this train line that goes under here that links up with this area. So now there's a station outside the airport, so when it comes time to building this area, this train line will be brought all the way around over here. So hopefully that should be good, and hopefully when I get a future project built here, the train line should come back out over here, which in theory should link back up with this. And I might just fix up a district here, so I'm gonna bring this to this road instead, and this should hopefully go to there, and this should hopefully go to there, where I'll just bring that to there, curve like that, and this can be brought like this as well, and there we go, that takes the sharp corner off now. And I might also bring this to this, where I shall do that. This is a very odd shaped district, but oh well. Yeah, I guess that'll do. I'm also just gonna name that district as well. So now you got Port Tabber over here, and then you got Westport over here, and then you got the city of Tabber over here, and that new district name from earlier on in the episode. So hopefully that should be pretty good. So I think it's about time that I finally work on this area, and maybe some more stuff in the mainland, but I shall see what we can get done. The main part is just getting this bit finished off, which you've probably seen in the title and thumbnail, but yes, I will be adding a port here, both the cargo harbour and the normal harbour, so that means I'll need to head into maps, and I will probably have to unlock those. I'm also going to get that one, and these two up here, so let's go ahead and purchase them now. And after all of that, we have now one more tile left. First up, I'm going to do this, and another one like that, and later on in an episode, I shall also do something here. I sort of realized this area looks like a giant T, but now what I shall do anyway, do something about there, another thing there. Hopefully I can extend this down to there, and another one down there. The most unique district shape I've ever seen, but anyway. So the plan is basically to grab this freeway, bring it over this way, and hopefully I'll be able to fit both the boat ports on here, the freeway, a service road, and a train line. Now I have limited space on this island, but I can also extend it out if I wanted to, which I may end up having to do. But nonetheless, I shall figure that out when I get there. Firstly, I want to start off by doing this, and I want to be able to bring that down to here, so hopefully that's not too steep. Now I should be able to do something like this, and bring that down to there, where I shall keep that straight line. I'm also going to have to deepen this water. Now something like that will be nice. And I think I shall add this here, so when I go to upgrade it, I'll have the train lines on this side, and I'll also place this building at some point later. But for now, I'm going to build off to here, and do that, and there. Now I will just do that, and I'm even going to do this, and connect it up like that. Now what I'm going to do is build off from about here, bring that to there, and bring it back into there. Now I shall grab this height, go about that size, and just flatten this whole area out right here. I'm also going to soften the terrain around it. Something like that will have to do. Then I've just got to fix up this area like that. And lastly, I can place this right here and even upgrade it. Now I'm also going to place this right here. So now all going well, I should hopefully have room for this. I'm also going to bring that road there, and I will come back to the freeways for a moment, because I think what I want to do is just extend this out like that. And now it's time to work on this freeway, so I shall go from about here and bring it like this, and I'll bring it up to here, which I'll then curve it like so, which I'm hoping I can bring like this. I'm going to bring this road here as a guide to be able to place that further apart like that. Connect that up like this, and like that. I'm actually going to do it like that, so it looks better. Oh, and I can't even bring the boats under anyway. That's a shame. Let's try it at this height. Okay, the boats can pass under that height. That's good. Now, if I were to remove these and then build it one lower, let's try 30 meters. Okay, cool, it can do 30 meters. But I can't do 20 meters because that's what this one is, so it'll have to be 30. So it means I need to redo this bridge. I think I'm only going to worry about that bridge being higher than these ones, only because I only really need to access it from one side anyway. But anyway, let's get the rest of this connected up now. I'm also just going to remove that, and I'm going to bring that to about here. I'm then going to bring it like that, where then I get to bring that here, and then I'm going to go up, take that to about here, and then I get to build that there. And now I get to connect that up. There we go. Now I need to remove just that part, and that is because I need to go down by 10 meters, bring it like that, and then hopefully I can bring it in like this. Then I need to fix up this again. I'm also now going to do this, turn off the parallel tool, bring that up by 20 meters, and curve it into there. Same thing with that, and there we go. Now I'm going to bring that to there, and hopefully I can connect it in like this. So now all that's left to do is just add an intersection here and connect up this freeway again. And there we have it. I've managed to build stuff on this island, and I am yet to build stuff here, which pretty much I'll just build some roads in this area. I will probably have this road going over the freeway, but I'll sort that out at another time, maybe later today, but we'll see how we go. Now I've still got Tabport Highway, which still needs to go over and around all this stuff, and the idea of that road is just to go up this way and follow along the top end of this area. So why don't we work on that right now? Firstly, I just want to grab all of that, then smoothen it like that. I'm also going to grab that height, go over this side of the road, and also just smoothen that out. And then I can do this, smoothen all that bit out. Then I need to do this, soften the terrain, same on the other side, and then replace that and that, as well as this and this. And I might also do that one there, and the same right there. There we go. So now all that's left to do is just connect this part up to here, then I can bring that down to here. Same goes for this side, and there we go. That's looking much better now. Alrighty, so now what I want to do is just finish up tidying this area. I have just added a park, a small medical clinic, and a city police station, as well as that road and this road. And moving over here, we also have a hospital and a police headquarters, so that should be good for this area. And also these train lines here might go to about here, where they'll probably go over this side, and I shall figure out where they go next from there. But yeah, the next thing that I need to work on is adding the cargo lines and the passenger lines for the ships. So let's start off with cargo, go from the outside connection and bring that back into here. I need to do the same with the passenger lines. So I'm going to do that and bring that back into there. Now I'm also going to do the same, but bring that one to over here instead. I'm going to have to do something like that. Right, let's do this and then that. And now I can bring it out to here. I might need to move some of these buildings, so let's just do that real quick. Ah, what a nice city. It'd be a shame if everyone died. It turns out there's a massive death wave happening. So it seems to me that I have to now fix that issue. So I'm gonna head into a time lapse and go around different places adding crematoriums as well as cemeteries. So let's get straight into it. Here we go. So there we go, I added some facilities right here, and also just over here as well. However, I'm going to turn my back to that and forget everything just happened. Instead, I'm going to work on filling out this spot right here. So let's head back into another long time lapse probably, and let's get this built. Here we go. And there we have it. However, there is a few more things that I just need to quickly do, that being these train lines, so I just need to grab them and bring them all the way to this one. And I also have to do this train line as well, and I think I also need to connect this up with this, and then bring it all the way back to here. And hopefully in next episode I can get all this connected up, so that way I can have freight from this area also travel down this way. But yeah, I'm also going to grab a freight line from this, and I shall also connect that up to there, and run this back into this one. Oh yeah, and this airport as well needs to do that as well, so I'll bring it back to there, and bring it back into here. There we go. And you know what? I think that's it. Judging by the amount of stuff I have to build here, next episode may be the last episode. But not bad for 19 episodes so far. Oh, and I almost forgot to put the airline connections through. I'll grab it from that to there, and back to that one, this one to that one, and back to here, and the same for cargo. Okay, now the airport has been sorted out. And there we go. And while I'm remembering about the things that I needed to do, the next thing is just adding adding some districts here. Firstly, we'll start in this corner, bring it down there. Didn't mean to do that. Right, there we go. Start the district over here then. Right, then we can bring it down this freeway. Right, there we go. So now the next district I will do, we'll start it here. And there's another district done. I'm gonna do 2 more districts and then that's it. So let's turn this area into these 2 areas right here. And there we go. That is all the time I have for today. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share, notificate for more. And I guess I will see you in the final episode next week. And if it's not the last episode, enjoy episode 21. I don't know. Anyway, see ya. Doomsday is approaching.